Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Thursday's assembly. I cannot believe how fast this week is going. Does it feel like it's going fast for you or slow? For me, it's going really quickly. Miss Horsefall, is this week going fast or slow for you?
It's going quickly for me.
For Miss Horsefall, it's going fast. How about for you? I think I was so excited about everybody coming back together that it's just been a speedy week so far. And I have to say, I'm absolutely thrilled with how things are going this week. And in particular, I'm really pleased with how well you have all remembered our school rules. I had a terrible thought that you might have forgotten them. But when I went for a walk around yesterday, it was really clear that classes and groups and individuals are following our school rules really well. So I know you all know them now, but I'm just going to say them again. We just have 3, and everything that we do with our behaviour is linked to these 3 rules. So it's RRS, isn't it? So we are ready, we are respectful, and we are safe. And when I walked around yesterday, lots of the classes and the teachers and the adults in the classes could give me lots of examples of how children had been following those rules this week. So I'll just share a few of those with you. Because if you remember, in our book it says, following rules means doing things the right way. And in our case, the Northowram Primary School way. And following the rules makes it fair for everyone. And it makes our school a really nice place to be, doesn't it? That's why we follow those rules. So a few things that teachers told me that I can share with you. In year 2, they have a class target at the moment in Miss Mead's class that's all about being ready. So when the teacher needs to talk, or when it's time to line up, or all of those times in the school day when we need to be ready or we need to listen, that's what Miss Mead's class are really working on and making progress towards this week. And Miss Mead wanted to mention some children in particular. I think it was Holly and Martha who were really setting the example of being ready all of the time. So really following that first rule that we have in school about being ready. And then in year 3, in Miss Nichols' class, I was asking the children in there about our school rules and asked them for ideas of ways that they've shown that they're following the rules this week. And they had loads, a lot of them to do with the We Are Safe rule, and particularly linked to the coronavirus at the moment. Scarlett was brilliant. She said, I try really hard to make sure that I do keep my distance where I can from people and try and go around them when it's busy in the morning, where we're being picked up or dropped off, but also in the schoolyard, trying to play games that means that we're not too close together. And Isla was talking about, we counted up the number of times that we'd sanitised our hands that day, and I think we'd got up to 5, and it was only part way through the day. So yes, we're keeping on going with the hand washing, keeping on going with the hand sanitising. That's really important too, to follow our rule of being safe at the moment. I also asked year 2 how they had been following that respectful rule as well. And Isla told me that she'd been kind to Jude in class. And Jude said, you know, she really has. She's really been helping me with my work. And being kind is linked to being respectful, isn't it? And Edward told me a lovely story of how he's keeping safe and being respectful at playtime with his friends and really enjoying playing some lovely games. I think he'd been playing at being policeman, but making sure there was no wrestling, no rough play out there in the schoolyard. And then I went to reception. Well, you won't believe this, children, particularly older children, if you're in year 6. You might have thought with reception being so young that they might have forgotten the school rules. They might have forgotten how to share, how to play, how to take turns. Well, I can tell you that they have not. And reception teachers are so happy and so proud of the children in reception classes because they have come back brilliantly. They are listening fantastically on the carpet, so they're always ready at the right time, and they are playing absolutely superbly, and they're concentrating and working really hard. So well done, reception children. You've made a really good start since coming back together on Monday. And then I wanted to mention year 5. In Year 5, I've done something really important this week in both classes, and they have made sure that they remember to follow our school rules all the way through the day, including lunchtimes, because lunchtimes, sometimes people forget. But the midday supervisors who've been looking after both Year 5 classes, Mrs. Dean and Mrs. Booth, have both given me reports of excellent behaviour at lunchtime from both Year 5 classes, which is just tremendous. And I'm really, really pleased. And I know your teachers are too. And really lovely that those dinner ladies came and found me and told me how brilliantly you've been playing and just enjoying each other's company at lunchtime. Now, speaking of lunchtime, before we finish today, we thought, and Mrs. Roberts and Mrs. Mitchell, who look after the midday supervising team, decided that it'd be really good to get some special things to reward classes and children where the behaviour had been fantastic. So I've got some to show you here today. So after every lunchtime, your midday supervisor, whoever looks after you at lunchtime, is going to give out either 3 stickers for the younger children or 3 postcards that you'll be able to take home to say thank you and to recognise the good behaviour that you've done over lunchtime. So there are 2 different types of stickers. Here's the first ones, and I think these are for reception Year 1 and 2, I think, and these are Lunchtime Superstar stickers. There's these ones, and if you can see, all different fruits, and underneath it says good manners. So you might be given one of these stickers if you've shown good manners, if you said please and thank you and excuse me and been patient and waited, then you might have shown good manners and you might be chosen to get one of these stickers. Then there is, these look to do with being really good at playing nicely and calmly together. These stickers are the Lunchtime Supervisors Awards. We can see we've got lots of different things there, stars and footballs and whistles. And then the last type of award we've got is for behaviour. So this could be all sorts of different things, just if you've really behaved well and your midday supervisors have noticed that. They're lovely colours, so you might get one of those. And then for older children, so I think from Year 3, 4, 5 and 6, we have got some brilliant new postcards that you can take home in your book bags. So they'll have a message on them as well. So these are for being a lunchtime superstar. So the first one says, well, it's got our school name at the bottom. There's room to put a message on there. Maybe we could even post them. Maybe I have to have a think about that, but we'll certainly give them out after every lunchtime, 3 per class. And then they could get a wow, you could get a super, I rather like that one, just for being brilliant at lunchtime. You could get a well done, or you could get the final one, which is fab. I think I'd like to get that one. Mrs. Scarderfield, you have been fab at lunchtime today. So these are to recognise the children who are doing the right things. I rather think your parents would quite like to receive one of these home, don't you? So maybe we should post them home. Maybe that's the thing to do. So there we go. Follow the school rules and we will recognise that. And if you have followed our school rules this week, thank you. You are doing a great job. And tomorrow I'll be gathering together lots of wonderful work to share with you in Friday's assembly. But thank you for listening. Keep remembering those rules. Keep making progress with them. Keep going with your learning, everybody. Have a lovely Thursday. See you soon. Bye-bye.